Hi, I'm Taylor Nilsson, and this is Wildfire Ready Raccoon with the Butte County Fire Safe Council. In this video series, we recognize homeowners who have gone above and beyond with their home to make a wildfire-ready, happy habitat. Join us to look at a standout home on the Paradise Ridge and learn more about what you can do to be wildfire ready.
Good morning, Art.
Good morning, Callie. Good morning, Ray.
Art, it is such a pleasure to be here at your farm today.
Love having you.
Thank you for hosting us. We have so many cool topics to talk about: Firewise USA, grazing, the campfire, and your role here in the community as a veterinarian. We can see that there are a lot of goats, and I'm guessing quite a few other animals we'll meet today on our tour.
Yes.
How did you feel that the critters are continuing to add to your fire safety?
They are doing a great job of keeping our fire fuels well managed. They keep the pastures down, as you can see, to below 4 inches. They do a wonderful job of bringing the trees up so that the lighter fuels are gone, and just do a terrific job of maintaining the parts of the property that they have access to.
We are seeing your landscape has just got wonderful spacing between the trees, and as you said, the fire fuels are really down. How do you feel that this is spread to help your neighbors as well?
Yeah, the neighbors really quickly caught on to the fact that our property was cleared, and we weren't spending all of our time mowing and trimming and so on. So they signed on to wanting the goats to come onto their property as soon as they could get adequate fencing and a gate that we could just open up and let the animals onto. So that started back in the early 2000s and has continued on. And we've got a new neighbor coming on board here soon with 6 to 8 acres that he wants to have graze. So
Great.
Yeah.
Great.
My goats are really looking forward to it.
Okay, that's fantastic. So tell us a little bit about your experience from the campfire and rebuilding your neighborhood since then.
Yeah, it's been interesting to watch the neighborhood grow back, and we've gotten to know some of our neighbors. Some we've not yet had the opportunity to meet, but I think a lot of people are interested in the possibility of using grazing animals to help with their land management, and I think it's becoming an increasingly popular means of managing property.
That's great.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we would love to ask if we can tour
Absolutely.
this beautiful farm and meet your animals.
You certainly may.
Oh, good morning.
That's Claire. Whitey. Poppy is the donkey.
Oh.
And Kevin. So that's Claire, one of our milking does. And then Poppy is a fire survivor. She and Kevin and 2 other goats that are no longer with us survived the fire. I think it's by virtue of Poppy's fearlessness about fire. She just walked them down to the one area of the property that didn't get burned. And
That's great.
they all made it.
So what do you guys use your goat's milk for these days?
Well, I have two does that I milk. I milk them just once a day, and we get about a half a gallon of milk a day from them. So we drink the milk, we use it for cooking, we make cheese, yogurt. So the goats have access to all of this down to the creek, and then that used to be a neighbor's property, which we've now acquired. You can see the difference that's never been grazed, and this has been grazed since the fire. So we don't manage this at all, other than having the goats out there maintaining that, and that's what it would look like if they weren't on it. So it's pretty dramatic. They've brought all the trees up, like I said, to as far as they can reach, and all we have to do is kind of trim the dead branches at the bottom, which we're currently working on.
And that's such a big deal, Art, because a lot of energy is spent for residents trying to deal with their fire safety, just constantly fighting these invasive plants.
I know.
And it really costs a lot of money, and it takes so much energy.
Yeah.
Art, thank you so much for having us today.
It was such a pleasure having you. I'm so glad you could come. Thanks, Reddy.
It takes everyone to build a fire-resilient community. There are many actions we can take collectively to be safer from wildfires, from working on our individual homes to cooperating with neighbors and supporting local fire safe councils. Thank you and congratulations to our Ready Happy Habitat leaders. Learn more about the Butte County Fire Safe Council and how you can be prepared for wildfire at buttefiresafe.net. We're ready. Are you ready?